evening, Professor. I am back to discuss Milestone 5, I believe, generics, and the collections framework that we added to the code. So I wanted to start with the least changed item on my list, which is, this needs to get out of the way. Excuse me. The class chart, there wasn't a whole lot of changes to this other than the actual methods that got changed, which wasn't a ton of changes. Most of the changes happened in saleable product and the shopping cart. But again, this doesn't help me a whole lot, and maybe it helps you. I don't know, but you can see my generics in here, my little letter T's. I'm still using the JSON file because I'm assuming we're supposed to leave that in there until I'm explicitly told to take it out. It's just going to stay. So, got our saleable product, all of our methods, our attributes. Obviously, I was told that main doesn't usually go in your UML chart because it's literally just main. So that's why that's not been there. So the flow chart, there's not a lot of stuff that actually changed from the flow chart, but I did rearrange it so that it was a lot easier to read. So if you can see here, we have start, initialize the store, greet the user, and then the menu. And then from the menu, you go into each option here. And then it just kind of goes in layers from there. And so that way it's easier to read because the way it was kind of terrible. Hard to follow along. Oh, I missed an arrow. Boop. So from here, obviously there are 5 actions that have been on my menu. We have a purchase action, a view final inventory action, a view cart, a cancel action, and a checkout action. So obviously if you're going to do the purchase action, we're going to purchase something, you're going to put it in the cart, you're going to put it in the cart, and if it's in the inventory and we have enough, then it's going to remove that quantity of item from the inventory, add the items to your cart, and then take you back to the menu. If we don't have it, it's going to notify the customer that it's out of stock, and then go back to the menu. If you want to view your final inventory, what's left in the store, however many we have left. I don't know why this is going up here. You can view the final inventory action, which will just tell you how much is left in the store. It looks like I'm missing one here. Because it should display the number of items left in the inventory. So I need to add another one here. So it'll display the items in the inventory, and then it'll take you back to the menu. You can view the cart, see what's in your cart. Could have nothing, could have a lot, doesn't matter. It's going to display the cart and the total, and then eventually take you back to the menu. It's not going to do that while it displays your total, but eventually it kicks you back out to the menu. You can cancel the action, which returns all of the items that you had in your cart. It removes the products from your cart. You can check out, which will display the cart total. I don't know why that's in there again. It'll display the cart and the total. It'll give you a receipt and a goodbye message, and then it'll output the inventory, an updated inventory JSON file, and then the program stops. Either way, everything kind of kicks you back to the menu for you to choose from. So let's go look at the code really quickly. For comparison, this is what it did look like, but I hated it. Wasn't great. Glad I redid it. So let's pull up shopping cart. This is the one that had the biggest change because it has all of the generics in it. Everything else had to kind of cater around this shopping cart. So you can see all of our generic items, variables. I don't really remember what those are called. But it definitely does. You can tell that it adds a lot more flexibility to the code. It adds readability, reusability. I mean, you could use the store for literally anything. You could just change the inventory. It would become a completely different animal. So that's really cool. Let's see. My notes are over here. Okay. flow chart. We did that. Highlight the generics. Okay. So let's just go ahead and run it, I guess. I kind of hit everything really fast. Oh, I also fixed that problem. Actually right here, everything that was wrong was in the shopping cart. This part is actually what updated the amount of quantity that was purchased and displayed that. Because remember last time I would buy something and it would still display that I was purchasing 0. It would display the item and the amount that it cost and the total was right, but it would still say quantity was 0. So I fixed that with a few lines right here. 1 or 2 lines right here. So I also started calling, I found this comparator. It's up in there with collections. It uses arrays and it compares items. So that way I could sort them more easily. So it's comparing the items, because that was another thing that was on our list to do, was display them in a particular order. So it sorts products by name ascending, descending, by price, by products, by price. Yeah, okay, so by price, descending and ascending. Whew. And I made sure to make it to where it ignores case, so it doesn't matter if it's uppercase, lowercase, whatever, when we're doing the order by name. In Python, it's case fold. This is a lot more descriptive than that. I think it was mostly it. There were a lot of changes, like a lot of these arrays and stuff. Like, it was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. So let's go ahead and run this. Application, go. Okay, so I can show you, purchase some swords. Sword, I want 3. So now you can see it added 3 swords to the cart, and the price is $150. Product purchase was the sword. Let's look at the action. I'm sorry about all the noise if you can hear it. My kids probably know that I'm making a video, but they're kids. So let's look at viewing the final inventory. Oh, I don't know why I put a V. Well, hey, look, debugging. I need to put some more exception handlers in here. We're just going to stop that, if it will let me clear it out. Sorry, let's run this again. Okay. Purchase bows this time. Enter the quantity to 3. Added 3 bows to the cart. Total price is 120. Enter the action item number. We're going to, there we go, view the inventory that we have left. So we have 12 bows left, which means we started with 15. You can see it right here. Let's view the cart contents. So if we look in our shopping cart, our cart contents say that we have 3 items. Well, a bow with 3 items. Let's add something else to our inventory here. Let's do health potion. One, because say we're really strong and we don't need that much. Let's go back and view the cart. All right, so now we have bow, which is 3 items, and health potion, and they are in alphabetical order. It should be because they're in alphabetical order, not because I put them in that order, but let's see. I could also cancel the cart. So cart's empty. Let's go make sure it's empty. Let's view the cart. 4. There we go. It's empty. Got something else. Let's get perfume. We were on the road traveling too long, and now we stink. 2. All right, $59.98. Because why not? Enter the action number. Let's go ahead and check out. Get out of there. Okay. Thank you for shopping with us. We have 2 perfumes at $29.99, which are total because we don't do tax. at this particular store. Guess I could add that. Your total is $59.98, and the products will arrive at the next full moon. So hopefully that covers everything that I needed to cover. I'm glad I finally got that quantity thing sorted out. And the, there's comparator again. Glad I finally got the quantity settled and the removing products updated. It was driving me nuts, but I think that's it. So thanks.